Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below. And click the bell icon to be notified whenever we published new video. Are you carrying a little extra weight around the middle? Maybe you've got more than just a little weight problem, maybe it's a rather large one and you need to get rid of the fat for health reasons. Rest assured that you're not alone. When you are overweight, it's a serious issue. Carrying extra weight can make you more susceptible to heart problems, diabetes, stroke, and various types of cancer. It can also affect your body image as well, thus causing problems with your self-esteem. You deserve to be healthier and take off some of that weight that is making you unhealthy. But what if you're like me and love food, so you hate the idea of having to eat rice cakes and alfalfa sprouts or starving yourself just to help the weight come off? We have good news for you. You don't have to starve yourself to lose weight. You can lose weight in many ways. Sure, you could go the supermodel route and starve yourself, but who wants to do that? There are a few things about dieting and weight loss that most experts agree upon in general. If you are trying to lose weight, choose food based on their weight to calorie ratio. You want to eat food that weighs a lot but has few calories, and avoid food that is light in weight but hefty in calories. But you need to make sure you eat the right kinds of foods. We can't possibly cover all of the foods that are acceptable to eat when you are trying to lose weight. What we've decided to do is concentrate on those foods that you shouldn't eat. Of course, this could be a long list as well, so we're going to touch on the worst and give you some possible substitutions. So here are the list of forbidden foods for weight loss. 1. Beverages. Stay away from anything with caffeine in it. Don't forget that many sodas have caffeine. Caffeine has the same insulin-stimulating, weight loss-inhibiting effect as aspartame. Unfortunately, this includes coffee. Stick to decaffeinated sodas, teas, and coffees. Along the same lines, cut out any beverage that contains aspartame, NutraSweet, high-fructose corn syrup, or refined sugar. Since you need to drink a lot of water in order to lose weight, try water with a slice of lemon or lime in it. It can be very refreshing and very satisfying. Alcohol is a no-no in any weight loss plan. It's okay to have a glass of wine with dinner, just don't drink the whole bottle. There's no better way to pack on the pounds than to drink excessive amounts of alcohol, even the ones that claim they have fewer calories. Moderation is the key with alcoholic beverages. 2. Boxed pre-packaged foods. In general, you should stay away from a lot of these products. If the ingredients are not pronounceable, you should avoid them. In other words, anything with a lot of chemicals on the ingredient list are not going to be good for your diet. White rice, while very filling, contains starches that can inhibit your weight loss. Stick to brown rice instead. Pasta mixes are usually also not good because of the starches they contain. Stick to whole grain pastas instead. They taste just as good and are much better for you. 3. Breads. For the same reasons as pasta and white rice, white breads should also be avoided. Whole grain breads provide you with the carbohydrates you need and are less processed than the white breads. Be sure the bread you choose is made with whole wheat flour instead of just wheat flour. Believe me, it makes a difference. If you love Mexican food, stick to whole wheat flour tortillas or corn tortillas when you choose your burritos, enchiladas, or soft tacos. 4. Canned and jar foods. Again, anything that is canned or jarred needs to be free of excessive chemicals. If the label contains ingredients with more than 4 syllables or are hyphenated, it won't be good for your diet. Chicken broth can be very fatty, so stay away. So are many soup mixes. The good news is that there are plenty of light or low-fat choices out there. These are the ones you should choose. Commercially made tomato sauces or tomato-based sauces contain ridiculously huge amounts of sugar and salt. A better choice is to make these sauces yourself, where you can control what goes into it. Do not eat canned fruit or canned vegetables. If it's been canned, it's been cooked, thus it loses some of its most beneficial nutrients. They can also contain processed or refined sugars, so stick to fresh fruits and veggies instead. If you have to have a little oil to cook your foods in, choose extra virgin olive oil over the vegetable or corn-based oils. 5. Meats. Choose only lean meats to get your protein intake. It's commonly known that you should try to stay away from red meats like beef. Of course, if you love your steak, choose a lean cut and don't make the portion any larger than your clenched fist. Choose fresh fish instead of canned and be sure it's of the lower fat variety. This includes salmon, tilapia, and cod. Don't bread your fish either, broil it or grill it to get rid of any residual fat that might remain. White meat chicken breasts are better than dark meat because the darker meat contains more fat. The same applies to turkey. Tuna is always a good choice, even if it's canned. Just be sure to get the tuna canned in water, not oil. 6. Dairy skim milk should be your first choice over whole milk or 2%. Avoid drinking too much milk, however, because it naturally contains some fats that can turn into unnecessary fat on you. Unfortunately, cheese on a diet is also a big no-no. However, you can find low-fat or fat-free cheese in most grocery stores, so always pick these first. But use it sparingly. Eggs are alright on your diet, but you're better off to use only the whites instead of including the yolks. Egg substitutes are a great way to get your egg fix, so look for these in the store as well. Fat-free sour cream is alright in moderation, but try to substitute with plain yogurt instead. 7. Vegetables and fruits. Almost all fresh vegetables are good for you. It's a generally accepted belief that you can eat all the vegetables you want and still lose weight. That's pretty much true, as long as they're prepared the correct way. It's always best to steam veggies. You can also drizzle them with a little olive oil and bake them in the oven or, even better, roast them on the grill. Yummy. Be careful of eating too many fruits that contain a lot of natural sugars like oranges and peaches. Because the sugar is naturally there, it's not horribly bad for you, but you don't want to overload on sugars because it can be converted to fat. One big thing you must do when you decide that you want to lose weight is to immediately clean the cupboards and refrigerator, getting rid of all the foods that can inhibit your diet. That means get rid of the chips, processed sugar, canned fruits, etc. Don't throw them away, give them to a local food bank. Believe me, they'll be happy to get whatever you have to offer, diet-friendly. Dieting to lose weight doesn't have to be painful or uncomfortable. It can be fulfilling and satisfying and even tasty. It's up to you to succeed. We know you can. So here's to your slimmer body, but most of all a healthier you. That's it for today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips, please subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.